We are just about to head off to our seeding job, as mentioned in last night's previous video. Let me show you the setup we got just to start. So, we've got the U10 Pro here with this logic spreader. So this logic spreader was one of the first ones before, after they bought the design off Evans and Pierce. So Charlotte and I drove 3.5 hours each way to go and get this, because it was a steal, 250 quid. These things are like 1,200 quid to 1,500 quid new, I think. So it's electric, you've got different settings for sway and flow rate, and it's got an electric box. This one here, just got power on and off. That does your speed. Yet to really figure out what the Synco control does, and that's just open the flap to let the seed or fertilizer through. So yeah, let me show you. We've got 2 bags of Shawgrow paddock grass seed mix, which we are stockists of, which we supply and apply to all our customers. And this is a very simple setup to get it on with a broadcaster. Get it on the back of the U10, and we're away. So the plan is spread it on with the U10. Tickle it in with the John Deere and the 6-metre AgriLink chain harrows. Not AgriLink chain harrows. AgriLink make a similar set or import a similar set. These are the Agri Trend chain harrows. So I believe they're the same frame. However, these are about 3 or 4 kilos heavier per harrow as such, or per link. And they're 2-sided. So this side is the long side. You've also got a short side, if you can see that. So yeah, we've got 2 sides to play with there. But yeah, our plan is to spread it on, tickle it in with the chain harrow, come back with both machines. Charlotte's going to be driving the U10, I'm going to be in the tractor. Yeah, I will come back and I will grab the flat roller, and then we'll go back and flat roll it in for the customer. Take some photos because he's not there. But yes, this is one of the last, well, this may be the last time this tractor does any harrowing work and rolling work, because I'm getting rid of it. So this 6155R I've had since last July. It's a 2022, I've got it used. It's been a pretty reliable machine. And the only reason I'm changing it, is because I'm really getting into the business in data terms to maximise efficiency. So this tractor, for what I do, is massive overkill. I don't need a 6.8 litre engine to do what I do, clearly, with a chain harrow on the back. I've got the hedge cutter the other side of the shed, and I just don't need it. The reason I bought it, I upgraded from a 4-cylinder drop nose Massey 5712 SL, then went to a T6 180, which was brand new, and that absolutely shat itself from new. That was a disaster. Nice tractor, built shit. Went to this, and the reason we went to 6-cylinder from 4 is because I wanted to do more subby work on grain trailers, silage trailers, and just bigger haulage stuff, as well as carry on and do all my smaller horsepower requirement work. And I needed a tractor that could do it all, that isn't too big, you know. And yeah, so that's why I got it. This year's been so poor with yields, it's been so dry for everyone, no one's needed to sub me in for anything. So I've not had any additional subby work to justify, you know, a 6155R. So she's going, and she's being replaced with a 4-cylinder. I'm not going to tell you what yet. You will have to wait till March, unfortunately, to see that, because it is a new tractor. Managed to negotiate a pretty good deal out of it, and yeah, she's not cheap. None of these new tractors are cheap, but it's going to be perfect for the business. And I'll give you a little bit of data on this. So between this, the 6.8 litre PowerTech engine, and the 4.5 litre PowerTech engine that's going to be in the new one, that gives you a little hint about what it is, or a massive hint about what's coming. It's, could be, there's quite a few with the 4.5 litre PowerTechs. The big saving grace to that smaller machine, more manoeuvrable, fuel saving alone between this, just on what I do, it's the road work that kills it. Just on this, the fuel saving alone is going to save me between £7,000 and £10,000 a year, and I don't do heavy work. So have a think about that. Most of what I do is on the road, getting to jobs, because most of them are over 45 minutes to an hour away, some further. And yeah, it's just, I don't need that. I mean, the fuel saving alone is going to mostly pay for the finance, at least half pay for what it's costing, you know. So it's just a far better business decision. To keep this is just pure willy waving to say I've got a big tractor, and it's not even that big of a tractor. It's a mid-frame 6R, which, yeah, it's a very good tractor. I love it. It's so nice to drive, very comfortable for a conventional tractor, and yeah. But we are going to head off and go and fill up with fuel in the buggy and head off to work, go and earn some money. See you there. So this is the spreading setup. This is the paddock grass seed we also use, which is Shore Grow's paddock grass seed mix, which has in it 40% perennial ryegrass, 30% late perennial ryegrass, creeping red fescue, timothy, and smooth stalked meadowgrass. So the area you can see around is been prepared by either the ground worker or the customer. It's a seriously lovely fine topsoil that they've put on top. So we are going to broadcast this grass seed on, and then we're going to tickle it in with the chain harrow, and then come back with a flat roller and consolidate that in, and it will look lovely, and it's going to germinate amazingly as well. So yes, look forward to doing that. When you forget your knife and you've got to mess around with this, and this string never works, so you just undo that, and I mean it worked up till there, so and I don't have a fucking knife. When you don't have a knife, you're just gonna have to rip it. So we've got 20 kilos to go on here. It's 0.7 acres. 0.7 acres, recommended reseeding rate is 15 kilos. 15 kilos per acre. Obviously we've got slightly more than what we actually need, which is always good because you're going to have losses. So you're going to have losses due to birds eating it, which is why we're going to tickle it in with a chain harrow. And yeah, you're going to have losses just to dud seeds, so they are just going to fail to germinate. So I always put more kilos on than you need, because you are inevitably going to have losses. It's not like in arable where you'll have coated seeds. So yeah, let's crack on. So I thought I'd just show a little bit about the harrow that we're using. Like I said earlier, it's the Agri-Trend 6 metre chain harrows. So on the front here, we've got 2 sets of levelling bars, do as they say on the tin. Then behind that, you've got the really heavy duty cast harrows, and then as part of the frame, you've got another levelling bar on the back. So it's done a really good job levelling. If you follow me, I'll show you. Every now and then you're gonna have to stop because it's so good at pulling trash out. It's so good at pulling trash out that it collects all the rocks. So we've got a line here of all different shaped rocks, sizes. Just going to chuck those to the side. All the trash that we're going to want to collect before we come back with the roller and consolidate all of this down. So yes, got a little bit of a clean up job before we head off to go and get the roller. So that is our work done for today. The 6155R is back in the shed. I'm now going to go for a walk with the dog and chat some rubbish. It's a dog walking POV. Off she goes. So yeah, we are trying to make an effort with the videos again. And last night's video, which will come out Monday, and today's video, which will come out Wednesday probably, is now live. I'll try and do a bit of filming on Wednesday. I've had a lot of help today from Charlotte. So it's hard when you're on your own to try and do your own filming and actually do a day's work, and sometimes you're tired and you just can't be arsed. But I think I should stop overthinking it and putting in, you know, trying to think, oh, I need to do 3 videos a week. Just like, no, just do at least a video a week. And even if it's a little bit of footage from each day, it's some footage. So I think that's going to be the way forward. But yeah, really happy with the results from today's work. So no, lovely jubbly. And I think see you in the next one.